Yeah. Please, I want to start sharing my screen now. Please let me know if you can see my screen. When I share it now, I will want to confirm from you if you can see my screen. Okay. Please, please, can you see my screen right now? You can unmute yourself. Okay. Okay. Please, can you see my screen?
I can't see it again. I saw it initially.
Okay. Come in, please. What's wrong with this thing? Right. Share. Yeah. What about now, please?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So, let me admit some, then we shall proceed. Okay. Yeah. Let's get started. So, first thing here, how I generated 4,000 plus potential customers to my WhatsApp with Facebook and Instagram ads without spending a lot on adverts. So, uh, basically, in most cases, we terms potential customers are leads. Hey, who is this? Let me mute some. Okay, sorry. All right. Okay. So let's just go. So how I generated 4,000 plus potential customer to my WhatsApp without spending a lot on advert. So, firstly, I talked about leads in marketing. So I firstly want to share with us leads in marketing and how some misconception about advertising based on most of business owners with kind of low budget, you know. So there some of their misconception I would want to share it with us tonight. So but let's get started first. So we firstly talked about, I want to share with you about leads because yeah, I was talking about potential customers. So potential customers as well, I can also term it as lead. So what I would just want you to see right here, let me admit. Okay. So right now I'm coming. All right, so right now, what we are doing, firstly, as you can see here, what I'm lead, a marketing lead is a person who shows interest in your brand's product or services, which makes the person a potential customer, which makes the person a potential customer. So when we talk about leads, this, okay, so when we talk about leads, right now when we talk about this, so these are market someone who shows interest in what you sell and who can afford to pay. I guess I'm here to add that because quality lead are someone, okay, a marketing lead is someone who has interest in what you want to sell and they are willing to get it. They might have interest and they are also willing to get it. So those are what we call leads. So when it now comes to advertising, when it comes to advertising your product or your services, what I see most people do is people kind of tends to sell directly. People want to just advertise their product or their services. Maybe you want to run a WhatsApp TV ad, or you want to run a Facebook ad, or you want to run an Instagram ad. You kind of want to sell directly to those people. Yeah, come and buy what I am selling. Come and buy what I'm selling, which is kind of uh not really good unless you have a big budget. Let's take for example, we all are Nigerians, and we all know that the rate of skepticism, like the level of skepticism we each of us have is kind of high. The rate level of skepticism in Nigerian market is kind of high. So when it now comes to you selling your product, you want to also consider that these people are still like most Nigerians normally, we are kind of skeptical. We don't really trust people we met. So what I see some people do is that they want to run Facebook ads, they want to run Instagram ads, and they kind of start selling directly. In some cases they kind of start selling directly. So that is quite good. Some brands do that, unless, but I won't advise that if you have, if you have a limited budget you are using to advertise. I won't really recommend that. Or if you, the kind of product you are selling is not of, maybe is not of a high ticket product, because some people will just start running ads and they want to sell directly to people that doesn't even know them, to people that don't know them. Some people, they just kind of do that mistake, and they kind of, what they kind of do is, now they kind of say, okay, advert is not converting, the advert is not converting, blah blah blah. But first thing I want to share with us is the market, larger market formula, or what is it called, larger market triangle. So yeah, here is it. Whatever market you are trying to sell, whatever thing we are trying to advertise, what I want you to take note of is that 3% of people that will be seeing your adverts, 3% of them are in buying mood. Like those 3%, they are willing to buy it. They have been searching for solution. They have been searching, they have been finding how they want to buy this product. They have been searching for ways to buy this product, or they already have interest in, it's just for them to make a purchase. So 3% of these people, 3% of people you're advertising to, 3% are in buying mode. 3% of this set of people are in buying mode. 70% of these people are gathering information. So this set of people may know they need your product, but they are gathering information. They don't, they these people are yet, this 70% of people are yet to sell, are yet to decide who they want to purchase the product from, or they are yet to know who they want to trust to give their money to. They are still gathering some information, though they know they didn't put that product to, but maybe they have two, three, or four different options, but they are still considering, okay, which should I go for? This is, so 17% of the market know they need what you are selling, but they are still gathering information. Why 20% of the market, 20% of the market you're advertising to, 20% of them, they know they have this problem, but getting that solution, which is your product, is not a priority at the moment. It's not a priority for them at the moment. They just know they I have this problem, right? They know they have the problem. They know it needs solution, right? But that your product as being a solution to their problem is not the thing they need at the moment. It's not that their priority. So they won't really consider, you just selling to these people. Why 60% of the market, they don't really know they have this problem. They don't even know they have this problem your product or your services are selling. So when you advertise, those people advertising directly, they want to sell their products, you want to sell your services directly. Just know that whenever you are doing such, you are only targeting 3% of the market. You are only targeting what, 3% of it, because 3% of the market are in buying stage mode. Like 3% of the market are in buying stage. Those are the ones that we want to sell. So you left 97% of the market behind. You left 97% of the market behind. But you, because 3% will be willing to buy. So this 97%, when you sell that, because this set of, if they don't know you, they won't buy, because some of them are gathering informations, some of them are gathering information, some of them are not really aware of the problem, some of them are aware of the problem and they don't know, they don't see your product, or they don't see your product as the kind of priority at the moment. So you want to know that when you are just trying to sell directly, you are kind of targeting 3% of the market. So when it comes to how to, if in case, if you like, your budget is kind of limited and you want to maximize the results you want to generate from your ad, so here's what I do recommend. So okay, let's pretend with this particular larger market formula, let us compare two advertisers together, like one selling directly to people and the second one willing to, willing to attract, though I'm going to still share this with you. So now we have two, advertiser A and advertiser B. So let's consider this is advertiser A, this one is advertiser A, and the second one is advertiser B, right? So advertiser A markets to 100 people, like it should, let's pretend advertiser A markets to 100 people, like 100 people, this is what I'm selling, come and buy, come and buy. And remember, 3% will be like this person like three is because he's selling directly. 3% of the market will be interested in buying now, right? So let's pretend 3% of such 100, 3% conversion rate of this 100 of this 100 people, it will give him 3 leads. And out of those even interested, maybe two or one may end up buying, because not all may end up buying at once, right? Maybe one or two may end up buying. So this advertiser, because he was willing to, he or she advertised directly, he only targeted 3% of the market. So then he was able to make one sale. So let's pretend the advertising budget here. Let's use an advertising budget for this. So let's present this bros, or this bros intend to spend 2,000 naira as an advertising budget. Yeah, 2,000 naira as an advertising budget. Now, because based on cost per conversion, or cost per result, now he gets 3%. That is, he was able to get 3 leads with that 2,000 naira. Definitely, if let's pretend we are running Facebook ad now, if Facebook will want to charge him, because Facebook has shown his results, his advert to 100 people, and he was able to get 3 people to show interest in what he sends. So Facebook will be like, okay, this 2,000 naira your budget divided by 3 that took action, that will be around 700 or 650, yeah, 650 naira per lead. Now, comparing to this advertiser A was able to get 3% conversion. So it was what he got, maybe 650 naira per lead, because he was kind of selling directly and he was able to make one sale, which is good. And comparing to advertiser B, he is also willing to spend 2,000 naira at the moment. But that 2,000 naira, he wants to he want to use some kind of technique. So he want to attract this set of people to him. So this advertiser B is not willing to target 3%. Though he's targeting 3%, but he wants to target almost all the market. So let me share with you what this advertiser B does. So he was able to target this 100 people. He just targeted this 100 people, but he is not selling to this set of people. This advertiser B, he is not selling to this set of people. So he wants to lead with value. Advertiser B chooses to lead with value. He is not willing to sell. He is willing to sell, but he's not selling directly. He's just leading with value. So he's leading with value, because one thing I want you to take note before I even proceed, your aim of your advert at the moment, if you are with limited budget, that is, you want to and you want to maximize your ad, your aim of your advert is not really to sell. Your aim of your advert should be to get people to click on your advert. It's not to sell. It's basically to just make more people to click, more of your target audience, not random people, more of your target audience to click on your ad. Now, how was advertiser B was able to achieve this? He is willing to give out something for free. He uses kind of lead magnet, or he wants to attract people to himself, and he's giving them something for free. He has made research on his or her audience. He has made research on his or her audience. He know what they need. He has know the kind of problem. So he chooses to find the solution to one of their pressing problem, to one of their need. Then he's willing to give out that particular thing for free. Maybe, okay, this one for free. So out of, let's say, he also advertised to these 100 people. Out of the 100 people, not all will be not all will be interested. So 25, since it is free now, Abba, you are not telling me to pay anything. 25% are doing what? 25% are 25% decided to click on his ad. They took 25% took action. 25% decided to click on his ad because they wanted to collect something from him. So out of that 25%, right? Out of that 25%, he was able to get that 25 leads, right? With same budget, right? He was able to get 25 leads because he was giving something out for free. And out of that 25 leads, because he later he firstly, at that moment, he was targeting this market, and 3% are in buying stage mode. with the kind of information he gave us for free, he has gotten all this set of people. But those 3 people, 3% in the buying mode, he will be able to convert them easily than this advertiser be. How? I will share that in coming slides. I will share that in coming. So advertiser B was able to get what? 3 sales at first. Now let's compare this advertiser A and advertiser B. No, I said both are having an advertising budget of 2,000 naira for instance. So now let's pretend this one was able to generate 3 leads because he chose to sell directly, and 3 leads with that 2,000 naira, maybe 650 naira per lead, though it's cool. But advertiser B now chooses to sell two thou- if Facebook now wants to charge this advertiser B, Facebook will be like 2,000 naira divided by this 25 leads you get. 2,000 naira divided by 25. Omo, who sabi math? Me no sabi math oh. Pa. 2,000 naira divided by 25, that would be 40 naira, I guess. Yeah, that should be 40 naira if I'm right. If I'm right. If I'm right. So that should be around 40. No, that should be around 40 naira. Yeah. 4 times 10, 20, no, 18 naira. Yeah, that should be around 18 naira per lead. That should be around 18 naira per lead. Yeah. Or if in case you want to, please, in case you are able to calculate it, you can unmute yourself and speak. Please, am I even communicating? Let me know before I proceed. Please, 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 please. Are you hearing me before I proceed?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So let me just proceed. No, now, advertiser B was able to get it's Facebook will charge him like 2,000 naira by 25. That will be 80 naira per lead, and he was able to convert 3 sales at first. Now, comparing both together, remember both have the same budget, both have same advertising budget. But what makes advertiser B get more maximized result aside from these 3 sales, remember that this one have only 3 leads. Like one have spotted, he has only 2 leads available, which he will be marketing to. But this advertiser B still have over 22 leads available, which he can still market to. That is, this 22 leads remaining, which is yet to sell to, are this set of people, are this 17% regarding moon, 20% problem aware, 60% not problem aware. So if he can market well, probably out of 22 people, able to convert even he should be able to convert maybe 10 to 50 of them, to 15 of them, if he can market well. If advertiser B can market well with content creation, and if he can market, he should be able to convert maybe 10 to 15% more, or 10 to 15 of these 22 people remaining. So what's the essence of this? The essence of this is this both advertiser have same budget, but because one chooses to sell directly and the second one chooses to attract his audience first, maybe makes the difference. um that's what makes their difference. So let me check the slide. Okay, makes so how was this and what was the process this advertiser B take, or what was the process he passed through that was able to get him this result? So let me share that now. So it was what uh this let's pretend that so what was the kind of process was like I attracted someone is looking for. Okay, so what advertiser B does was that he was uh or how I generated lead without spending a lot on advert. Because advertiser A has spent a lot on advert, he was able to get 650 naira per lead, and advertiser B was able to get around 80 naira per lead, and he still have more audience to market to compared to advertiser A. Now the process he took is what I attracted my potential customers by offering helpful information about a topic relevant, please take note, relevant to what I want to sell in the future, in exchange for their personal data like their name, email address, phone number. If you are relevant with Facebook ads, if you do click on that, you will see that most set of people, maybe they will just want to give you something for free because they want to, and what they will just need from you is that they want to need your name. They only need your name, they need they will just ask you to provide your mail, your name, and your email address, and also maybe your phone number. So that this is what we want to achieve, because it is not important it is email address. It can just be you messaging them on WhatsApp just for you to save their contact, just for you to save their contact, just for you to save their contact. So remember, I attracted my potential customer by offering helpful information about a topic relevant to what I want to sell to them in the future, because you can't just feel like you want to give anything out for free. Like, I want to give you something for free. That thing you want to give out for free must be what? Must be something related with those, must be a solution related you've solved that is related to the product you want to sell in the future. And this is where some people get it wrong. They want to attract their target audience. They might be okay, this is how to they will be feeling like giving out something for free, and the product they want to sell in the future is kind of different. Like, they are not well aligned. And I also did the mistake when I was starting out. Well, sha. So please take note. The one to that thing you want be feeling to give out is should be relevant to what you want to say. And what is that thing? We call that lead magnet. We call that lead magnet. So let me define lead magnet. So a lead magnet is that little piece of information you give to your ideal customers, mostly leads, to get them trust you more and also ensure that they buy from you at the end. The work of the lead magnet is mostly to attract leads to you or your business and get their details. Their details here could be blah blah blah, name, phone number, email. Remember, this way I want you to take note. Is a little piece Lead magnet is a little piece of information you give to your customers to get them trust you more and also ensure that they buy from you. To get them or trust you more. Remember, in this Nigeria we are, the kind of level of skepticism is kind of increasing mostly. Level of skepticism is kind of increasing mostly, right? And to make people buy from you, to make people trust you more, you want to lead with value. They want to see you as someone they can trust before they part their money with, before they can give their money out. Because I believe you as well. You can't pay to someone that you did not trust. You can't give your money to someone you did not trust enough. You kind of that trust would have been to a certain level. The person would have eradicated some certain skepticism from you before you can pay. So you though it is not that lead magnet will help you eradicate the skepticism, no, but it will lower the skepticism, the level of skepticism. So what this lead magnet basically is, it does is just you want to use that word to attract your customers to your end, and you want to make them to trust you more. You just want to use it to attract them to your end, and you want to make them to trust you. So that's the work of lead magnet. And in the exchange for that, you are willing to give this out for free. In exchange for that, they are not paying anything. So what they are just paying is what is their they want to you want them to they will maybe subscribe to your email list, or if it's on WhatsApp, you just have to save your contact, and you save their contact, and that's the worth of that. So after you save their contact, so here is what okay, I will still come back to this because I want to. So when we are talking about lead magnets, so lead magnets can be anything, it can be different things. It can be a free class, it can be valuable or relevant posts. So okay, for example, now it can be a free class. Some people will you can organize a free class based on what you later sell, and help your audience solve, because and help your audience solve some part of their problem, and then you share it out. But what will make this lead magnet effective is that as someone selling a product, your product is kind of or someone selling a product or services, your services should be providing some set of solutions to your audience, right? So you kind of want to embark on research. Okay, what problem is my audience facing? Your audience is very, very important in this case. In when it comes to making more sales, and then your audience is very, very important. What problem are this set of people facing? You can if you if you can start writing, at least you should be able to find out 5 to 10 problem your audience are facing. Even if you know more about your product, you can write out 20 different problem your audience are facing. Can write out 20 different. So what you now want to do when you want to create a lead magnet is that when you make research, when you make research, I don't know if you know how to make research, but you can just brainstorm. There are different tools we also use to make research, but based on this, I just want to make it short. So you want to make after you make research, you've highlighted the problems your audience are facing. Then what you want to do is you can pick one or two that you know that your audience are really willing to solve. One or two of the problem, then you just help them solve it. Then you give it out for free. Remember, out of that 20 problem, maybe 10 of those 20 problem are important to your audience. And out of 10 you chooses to help them solve one. Remaining what? Remaining 9. So it is that remaining 9 you will later sell to them. Don't worry. Just see, don't be like someone like don't be like if I give it out for free, like what will they buy? See, what I've seen that works is when you lead with value, people would kind of we tend to trust you more. When you lead with value, people will tend to trust you more. So being valuable to your audience, being helpful, not even being valued, because value is kind of random talk now. So being helpful to your audience, yeah, let me use it this way. Being helpful to your audience will make your audience trust you more. So one of the ways you can be helpful to your audience is just by since you know their audience, just provide maybe a solution to one or two of their problem. Give it out for them for free. And how ways you can use to provide the solution. You can choose to organize a free class to provide solution to your audience. So that's lead magnet ideas. You can choose to organize a free class and you provide a solution to just one. Then you can later upsell the remaining 10 or 9 or your product to them. But this one you provided, the level of trust will have increased. They will have trust you to an extent, right? Another ways is this valuable or relevant post. So this one it is not on WhatsApp. So maybe you want to attract or you want to sell on Instagram or Facebook. So I can choose, you've known your audience page. I can choose to do what? To provide a content to make a post on my Instagram page or on my Facebook page, and that post will be kind of a solution to my audience problem. So when I write that post, it's on my timeline, it's on my I can choose to post it on my let's use Telegram, let's be specific. Let us be specific. Let me use my Instagram. Let's pretend that I use my Instagram page and I upload my content. Or sorry, I since I know out of their 10 problem, I just choose 9 out of the 10 problem. I choose one out of the problem, one out of the 10 problem. Then out of that 9, or out of that 10, I provided solution for free and I posted it on my Instagram page. Then the call to action is very, very important in this case. Then I kind of give a call to action like, if you want more information about this, I have provided a free guide. I can choose to give them a free guide that will share more blah 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 more information on this. If you are interested in this, comment LF or comment GK on this post. So though I created the content on my Instagram, but maybe more I do not have more of my target audience to see it. I can choose to just run Instagram ads to boost such posts that more people can get to see more. I will run ads to target my audience because targeting is very, very important when it comes to running ads. In as much that research phase I was talking about, if you can know how to make a well research of your audience, it's very easy because when you make research, you know what the problem your audience are facing, you know where your audience are, where they are online, you know what they need, you know their kind of things are about them. So when you target your audience with this kind of post, in as much you target the right people, when such people start seeing, when more of your target audience start seeing the solution you provided, then they will be scrolling through, like they will be checking, they will have to read it, they will have to consume that content because it is valuable, it is relevant to what they need. You are providing one solution, and they get to the call to action. If you need more technical about this, I have provided a 10-minute voice note or a 10-minute audiobook that will guide you through how to do this, how to do this. If you're interested, comment DM. See, there is no way you are not going to generate leads from that with that valuable post. And you are kind of running out for this kind of thing, this kind of that is you will even generate leads with less money, with less money. See, people, because you are providing value, people will will recommend, will even engage when it comes to running Facebook ads. Engagement ads are ads that don't really hit. Facebook will not charge you enough. Instagram will not charge. Facebook ads or Instagram ads, you will not be charged like kind of lowest form of ad you can run, that they won't charge you. So such a thing, you just post you provide the information, or you provide the solution, you run ads, so that you run an engagement ad. Then you ask them if you are interested in the 10 free blah 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 I just provided. Comment DM or comment RF. See, come and see how people will start. If you target the right audience, come and see how such people will start commenting on your post, and you can now redirect them maybe to your WhatsApp or to whatever places you want to redirect them to. So that's another lead magnet ideas you can use. Another lead magnet ideas is maybe resources. But you can use resources depending on the niche you are. See, this thing is just choose one. I will explain most of this. Just choose one that you know that will be convenient, and you know that it's kind of available in your niche you are, because different people here from different niches. So now, resources. So resources can be maybe as a graphic designer. Let's pretend the graphic designer is here at the moment. So I can choose to give out graphic design resources for free. I'm even planning to give next week. I'm even planning, because I'm a video ad creator and a Facebook ad expert as well. So I'm even planning to give out video resources for free at the moment. It's something I'm working on. I'm even planning to give out my video resources for free. So I want to use that to generate leads to my community, to my WhatsApp. So it's what resources as well. You can, if your niche, the niche you are, if you can also provide resources for free, maybe you can just post, maybe it can even be maybe you are in the makeup niche, for example, 10 makeup tools or 10 new tools, 10 new makeup tools you should try out, or 10 blah blah blah. Then you make a post around that. Then you just run an ad, engagement ad. Oh yeah, if you need blah blah blah, comment DM. Oh my, you go get leads. I'm very sure of this. So the next thing can be, this thing is about providing solution. Out of that 10 or 11 problem you see, just pick one and provide solution. So that solution can be in any of these formats. It can be in audio book. This audio book is just like, you can do just record, maybe if it is 10-minute audios, just pick up your sound recorder on your phone, sound recorder, just start saying, so telling them the solution. Okay, blah blah blah, this is this thing, this is the solution, this is the solution. And after that 10 minutes, package it and give it out. Shikena, life no ad, life no ad, life no ad. Out of that, just shikena, life no ad, just 10 minutes. It can be 10 minutes, it can be 5 minutes. And another one, this one is common, ebooks. People can give out ebooks. See, ebooks can be 5 page, 10 page. In as much it is doing what? It is providing value to your audience. You are providing solutions to your audience, no problem. It can be webinar like this, no problem. It can be a podcast, no problem. It can be toolkits, providing them, okay, these are the two tools you need, blah blah blah. Toolkit, these are the tools you'll be needing around this, blah blah blah. It can be a swipe file, and it can be a checklist. So a checklist, swipe file, maybe like a template, right? Okay, can maybe templates you use depending on the need. It can be a checklist. That checklist can be kind of, okay, these are things you need to check, like maybe content calendar, can give it out for free. So those are lead market ideas. All these things, just brainstorm, check the one you feel like will work best for your niche. Then you want to do what? You want to create, you want to package it, you want to use it to attract your audience, so that you can you want to maximize the ad you want to maximize the ad. So the next thing is here, what I want to share with you, rules of creating your lead magnet, like creating attention grabbing headlines, like the title for whatever thing you've done here. You know that you want to give it a title, maybe blah blah blah. A title that create attention grabbing headlines. You want to do that. An headline that will be compelling, that will grab their attention. of your audience, grab the attention of the audience. Maybe I do share this from for those in my community, so where they can get some headlines ideas, very simple. So you'll be able to get that headline ideas when so make sure another thing, use of lead magnet, make sure it helps them solve part of their problem. Like I already shared, keep it simple. Third one, just keep it simple. Life no hard. No make life hard. So ensure the content is related to the what to the offer you want to sell. Like I was saying, I believe I already talked about this. Ensure the content is related to the offer you want to sell. Then component of the magnet. I guess I've shared this. Why is it this thing replicating itself? So okay, now I will go back to where I was coming from, but I just want to share something with you now. Component of a lead magnet was the creative, maybe can after you've created something, you've created your lead magnet, you package it, then you can now choose to, if I'm a real estate, okay, let me give you some lead magnet idea. If I'm a real estate, I can work on, okay, if I'm a real estate selling in maybe Oyo State, for example, I can say 10 new ways to 10 ridiculous 10 new ways to get land at cheap price in Oyo State. Then I'll run my ad and I'll target those people in Oyo, those people that have interest in buying lands. This thing is, just know what they need. People need don't end when it comes to creating uh when it comes to creating lead magnet, just feel like people would have already know all this, people that would have already know this. So there are many information that people not know. There are many information that people don't know. So you just want to make research. If you know how to make research, you though I do share this in my course. So if you know how to make research, you will know that okay, people will be willing to get this. Please before I proceed, let me know. Am I making sense from when we started, please? And are you gaining something? Please let me know before I even proceed. I want to know that. I want to hear your response, please.
It's breaking. I didn't hear what you said last. I just heard you want to hear a response.
Okay, like what I was saying was, since we've started, what I've been communicating with you, have you been making sense? Are you gaining something from it before I proceed?
Yes, yes, you're making sense. Thank you.
All right. So the next thing is what component of the lead magnet.
Yes.
Remember, you want to package whatever, because everything online requires you packaging something. Like you can't just come and give something that is not does not make sense to people. So you want to package it, like everything. Packaging matters. So you might not even choose to package it, but what you want to use to promote, because this component, like part of it is what you want to use to promote your lead magnet. For example, remember, if I want to run a Facebook ad, I can choose to record myself. This is blah blah blah. I don't know if some of you come across part of my ad I ran. So I recorded the video, I choose a flyer. So I just tested those. So this is me, this is blah blah blah. This is the solution I'm providing. If you are interested, click on the link. It can be a video, it can be a flyer, you can get a graphic design to just package that. Then what? The title, you give it a title, remember. Then the content of the lead magnet, which is very important. The content is what I've explained, just a solution to what you want to provide for them. Then an offer, So, remember this bros, this advertiser B, I said he was able to convert 3%, three sales at the point of initial. So how was he able to do that? It was he was giving something for free and he was able to generate three sales. So how was he able to do that? It was the offer, because your lead magnet should contain an offer. Hmm? It is that offer, after those that collected the lead magnet, when they read it or when they consume it, the offer you present to them, then this, remember, we have 3% of people in buying stage. We have 3% of people in buying stage, and those people are still willing to buy at the spot. So it is that offer. It's not that you now give them something and they will now be waiting, or they'll be finding another place to get it. So when they consume it, because if you can make your lead magnet simple and they consume it. You want to know that people can make it simple and they consume it. Then the offer you present will, you break even those set of people that are willing to buy now. Their level of skepticism with the kind of information we provided, you've lowered their level of skepticism. It will make them want to, and you provide their your offer to them at the moment. It will make them convert more. So those 3%, those three sales I said this advertiser B was able to get was from the offer he created in his lead magnet. So that offer must be compelling, that would make this 3%, that will make this 3% that are in buying stage, buying mood, that will make them buy. So there are many people that did not take action will now be this 97%. And how are you going to attract this, get this 97%? Remember, out of these 25 people, 3 people buy, remaining 22 people. These 22 people, if you can market well, if you can nurture them with your content, you will do what? You'll be able to do what? You'll be able to convert them. Now, the call to action of your lead magnet. Now, after you get your lead magnet available, so remember your lead magnet can be of any of this form. Where is it? Can be of any of this. Bah, can be of any of this. So after you've gotten that ready, then next thing is, remember we want to attract our audience to us. Right, we want to attract our audience to us. So you've gotten it ready, you have a flyer, you have the hard copy you want to use to promote. So you now want to do what? Attract your potential customers from what? Facebook and Instagram ads. And also it can be on WhatsApp. But when you want to advertise, one thing you want to take note is, even if you want to advertise on WhatsApp, I advertise on Osheku Tech, was it not 2 days or 3 days ago? So, and the advert converted. Why? When I before I even choose to advertise with him, I've advertised with some, and some did not convert though. But what I see that this thing, if you want to advertise on WhatsApp, if you want to market your this thing, if you want to market your lead magnet on WhatsApp, you want to take note that you want to know who as your audience. Who as your audience? You want to make sure, like, these people, this person, does he have my audience? Like, it's very, very important. So I sensed that day, like I could see, okay, Oshiku Tech is based on WhatsApp marketing and everything. And my audience are also those interested in WhatsApp marketing, definitely. So I had to give my ad to him and it converted. So depending on the person, so it can be WhatsApp. But what happens is, most of some of us, me included, have burnt a lot of money on WhatsApp TV ads. Kai. And that was even what was still into starting learning this Facebook ad and Instagram ad. I burned a lot of money to WhatsApp series. And some of the reasons was what? Part of this mistake I just broke down for you. Some part of it I was trying to sell directly, one. Part of it I did not get the right people to play that advert with. So what one thing you want to take notice was, you don't want to
You
make,
want to
hey, what who is, I
really
guess
yes.
I'm coming. This thing is echoing. I don't know
This
why.
thing is echoing. I don't know why.
Uh, okay, please.
Okay, please.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Okay,
Okay.
how about now, please? Okay, it's now good. All right. So the next thing is now attracting your potential customers from Facebook and Instagram ads, which is how to run your Facebook ads and Instagram. I recorded a tutorial about that. So I'll be sharing that with you tonight as well. I should be sharing that with you tonight. So, like, how you can just to generate leads to your business. So, and after when I get this thing in place, I run some ads. So part of the results. This one was this 0.0603 that Facebook was charging me. That was around, because Facebook during that time, I don't know now, because I've switched to normal Nigerian naira card. So Facebook charges me 516 naira per dollar, and this was 0.06. So when I calculate it, it's around 30 to 32 naira per lead. So with this ad, I get generated more than 700, 600 or 700 plus with this ad. But during the time I was making this screenshot, this was it. So there are some ads as well. So this was the kind of result I was able to generate. and more. I just choose to share some and more. I was able to generate after I've gotten this in place. But when it comes to running your Facebook ads, three main important thing you want to focus on is what your targeting. If you can make your your research well, your targeting, your this thing, your flyer, your ad copy, your creative, your ad copy and your flyer, then your targeting, your Facebook ads will be willing to convert. So that is the end of this how what I want to share with you, how you can run your ads without burning your money or without spending a lot on adverts. Though in some cases, one thing I want you to note, in some cases you can choose to sell. I'm not disputing the fact that you can sell directly on Facebook or Instagram. You can always sell directly. There are ways you can sell directly, but in case you want to maximize your ad budget, I'm just sharing it. If you want to maximize your ad budget, I would recommend you go for this. You know, because this one, imagine this one as though you get sales in both way if you choose to sell directly. But imagine less people with
We
this one
can't see
generated
your
three
screen.
leads.
Your
It's
screen is disconnected.
hello. Sorry.
Your screen, we can't see it anymore.
Okay, you can't see my screen. Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
Since when was that, please? Let me.
Just
Immediately you join
came up.
the meet again.
Okay, please. I'm coming. A tab. Okay. How about now?
Not yet.
How about now, please?
Not yet. Okay,
Yes.
now, yes.
So please, may I know where I stopped, or like where you stopped seeing my screen, so that I will know how exactly so that I can go over it again, so that you can see what I was trying to share with you. Okay. Do you get the? Were you able to see the point where I was sharing some of the Facebook ad results after running the ad? Do you get that point? Were you able to see that point I meant? Please. Hello, is someone there? Oh, my network. What's wrong with my network?
Right.
Sorry, the network has. Please, I think I'm back now. My network. I don't know what's wrong. So I was kind of. Please, can you still see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
So I was kind of asking, where do you stop seeing my screen earlier? Do you see when I
When you're
was?
talking about
Do you see
the
when I was
lead.
When
talking
you're
about?
showing your screenshot, here,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can
So
see the side.
okay, okay. So I was basically just showing the result of some of the okay. This one generated around 600 or 620 uh leads. Someone was finding it difficult to join. Okay. This one generated around 600 to 670 leads and with less than I think 30 naira per lead or 32 naira per lead. So this one different ads. There was even one I run for a client last week. We were able to generate 700 plus leads with less than 20,000 with 20,000 naira spent. Yeah, 20,000 naira. We spent 20,000 naira on that ad and we were able to generate 200 sorry 700 plus leads. The screenshot is not here though. I don't know if the screenshot is not here. So this was just part of the result. So after this has been followed, so what was I? So yeah, I was talking that I'm not disputing the fact that you can sell directly, can always sell directly, but in case you want to maximize your ad budget, then I would recommend you be like advertiser B in case you want to maximize. Though you can always say directly and if you know how to run your Facebook ads well, you would but you know that the number of people you'll be able to get would be kind of less compared to this advertiser B. It's very sure. So this is where I will be stopping tonight. So about based on running Facebook ad, I recorded a tutorial that I will share with you how you can start running your Facebook ad. I'm going to share that with you as well tonight. If should I share that tonight or should I wait till tomorrow? Let me know.
You can say it tonight.
Just share it.
Okay, I will share that
Yes.
link. It's on YouTube. So I will share the link tonight. Then tomorrow we shall proceed. So please let me know. Do you have any question based on everything now conveyed to us so far?
Yes,
Okay, please
I
ask.
have a question. Okay, now you were talking about how I can target my audience,
Yeah.
you know. So I'm just thinking of how can I get this, my targeted audience, how can I really get them?
Okay.
Is it because I understand something like, is it age range or what?
Okay. Okay.
Because I don't really know that. I didn't get that aspect well.
Okay.
I
Okay.
have other questions. I don't know if you want to answer that first.
Okay. May I know what you sell so that I can easily convey that in some cases? Can you share with us what
Okay.
you sell?
Yes. I
Yeah?
sell fabrics. Fabrics.
Fabrics. So
I sell
all these.
fabrics, yes. The laces, like all these male materials and all those
Okay.
things. Like senator, like cashmere, I sell
Okay. Oh yeah.
fabrics. So
Kaftan
yes, I do
materials.
fabrics.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So
Then I'm also into health products. So, if I want to do an advert for each of it, how can I really get my targeted audience? Because I'm
okay.
really confused on that.
Okay. Yeah. When it comes to getting your target audience, you want to know that firstly, research is very very important. But research is very
Okay.
very important. We need to embark on research because uh when you need to craft out your audience, your avatar, your what's it called, audience avatar, or what will I call it? You need to craft. So after we've crafted out your avatar, then you now want to embark on research. And what we want to get, yeah, like you said, your targeting, your age, their age. You want to in when you want to know their targeting, you want to know their age, like which age range will be able to afford what I'm selling. Because some do make mistake
Okay.
that everyone is my customer. Not everyone. Some people have interest in what you are selling, but they can't afford to pay it. So you want to avoid such. So how do you
Yes.
how do you like those that have the capability of selling like yours now you are selling captain. So I can say someone that will be interested in what you sell. Like if I want to target someone like you, though I've not get on research, but when I get on from research, I believe I could get more. But part of those that will be interested, there's no one that will be interested in captain that won't be interested in. Most of them can be interested in some kind of wristwatches. Some of them will be interested in some kind of what is it called? Uh what is it called? All these sandals. There's a name for that.
Okay.
There's a name for that. All these sandals that do go well with this thing that do go well
Native.
with native wears. So such shoes, such sandals. So those that have interest in that would those that have interest in that would kind of have interest in kaftan. In this thing is okay. Just think of okay before and after of my product. In case this is another approach, before and after of my product. What do my audience need before they buy my product? What do they need after they buy my product? So there's no one that wants to buy kaftan that won't really want to go for that won't have interest in this thing. So here is it, men's clothing. I can go for those that have someone that have love clothings. They do check out pages on clothings. I can just target those set of people. Men's clothing. I can target someone that have interest in watches. Because for someone to have interest in watches and this thing, it is kind of evident that such person is interested in fashion, right? Depending,
Yes.
if I'm targeting male mostly, I will target maybe watches. I will target those interested in slip-on shoes. Yeah, slip-on shoes are those standards that people wear with native.
Yes, I understand. I
So I
understand.
can target such. I can even choose to take it further and target those that are maybe luxury watches or those that have interest in luxury travels. I can take it further, just to test,
Okay.
depending. I can target those set of people. when I want to run my ad. But when I believe when I get on research, I will still be able to see more people to target. I believe did I
Okay.
answer your question, please?
Yes, you did. I'm just trying to wonder how will I now do the research for a novice like me that I don't know what and what to do. So
Well,
how will
that
I now do the research to be able to know where and what will I do to be able to get this my targeted audience, you know?
yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, based on that,
all right.
it's not part of what I plan sharing with us because if we are to
Okay.
embark on,
Okay. I
you can
understand.
spend another 50 minutes trying to convey. Okay, this is how
Okay.
you
I
do proper
understand.
research. It's not part
Okay.
of what we intend doing tonight. So
Yes, I understand. Let me look at my second question. Lead magnet ideas can be relevant. Okay, which you were talking about lead magnet ideas. So
yeah,
I was now asking that for the second question now, which lead magnet idea can be relevant to health niche? You
health niche.
mentioned some niche, sorry, some magnet, some lead magnet ideas.
Yeah.
So for health niche now, which lead um, magnet will be relevant, will be applicable that I can use for health niche?
So for health niche, I can go for audiobooks and I can go for ebooks. Yeah, because I can just
Okay.
those people have some certain okay, let's pretend just an example though. People that have ulcer,
Mm,
I have a product that can help them solve that ulcer. Then
okay.
maybe I don't know if there's really a solution for ulcer, but there should be, right? There should be. So
There is.
let's pretend now my product is selling is helping. So I can now choose okay, uh 3 ways, or I can choose this as an idea, 2 ways to solve your ulcer issue, or just an idea. When I brainstorm, I can get more compelling title, or
Okay.
3 mistake you are making that is making your ulcer get more like that is
To get
making
back.
your get no 3 mistakes in this is not in some cases you want to okay let me okay 3 mistakes you are making that is making your ulcer condition get worsen and how you can solve it. That's another idea.
Okay.
So I will call out their problem and I also give them solution. Then and how they can solve it will now be, oh yeah, this is my product, come and buy my power. And the best thing you can use to solve it is blah blah blah. Maybe you are selling a product, is this product. If you want to buy this blah blah blah, you can get this. Did you get that point?
Yes, I got it.
So you can just brainstorm. When in my courses, in in my courses, so I do tell like I do because there are ways you can even see ideas of people that have done such research, that have done some such that have been running, because we are not the only everything we want to do online. We are not the first person to do it. People in previous time
Mm.
have done it. So we kind of spy on what they've done and we can innovate, we can improve on such, and we bring out something unique and we are good to go. So I
Yes.
believe I get my point.
Yes, I do.
So did you still have more questions?
Okay. No, no, I think that's fine.
Okay,
Thank you.
so it's a pleasure. Who else have a question?
Question.
Okay, can you proceed? So okay, is none of us having question? Maybe we should call it a day if none of us is having a question, or is someone
Okay.
still having or
I
not?
want to ask another question.
Okay.
Are we having another question like this
Yeah, we should.
or
Okay. Based on that, I'll be providing how to set up or an advert. I'll be providing the link to that too. there may be a session tomorrow evening as well by this time, so that I can, I can share. I would like to share some things with us again tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you.
The pleasure. So, in absence of any questions, please let me know if you get value and everything if you learned something from this, please, you can also share part of them, like just comment in the group so that others that do not join us can also know that you learned something from this. Please, you can share that in the group so that others that do not join can also know you learned. So the recording of this will be available. I will make that available maybe tomorrow morning. I will upload it on my YouTube channel so that you can in case you want to rewatch again and get something from this, so that you can get some things from this again. So I will surely provide that tomorrow morning. So whatever question you have in case of tomorrow, before tomorrow, you can also ask in the group, please. You can also ask in the group, and when I'm
Okay.
available, I would provide answers to that. So what I just need from you, please, if you've gotten value from this, what you can share some, can and share your review to those in the group, how it is for you, your experience based on this particular session. So I'll be providing the recording, and I guess we are done for tonight, 9:41.
Mm.
So thank you so much for attending. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Okay.
It's a pleasure. So I will share the link to how you can run the Facebook ads now. Sorry, now. Yeah. Then tomorrow. So do have a lovely night ahead of
Thank you.
the player.